Alright, hello Litchfield. Welcome to 90.9, the quadratic for your honors Algebra 2 and regular Algebra 2 quiz review videos. Quiz is open note, and on Tuesday, September 6th, I'm just going to kind of display the answers here. I think I have found that my mic is defective, so at any time, if the sound goes out and it starts to make that horrendous kind of staticky sound, just turn it down. Take a look at these answers. Guys, on 1 and 2, all you got to do is make sure to get the absolute value all by itself. You have an x plus 9 equals 6, and then x minus 7 equals 10. Alright, that is then hashtag go time, and then we are ready to solve when we get it like that. Take a look at 3 and 4 first. 4, you're going to have to subtract 10, then divide by -6 to get it into hashtag go time. Guys, on 4, actually, we should have gone over this a little bit more. You always got to check your answer, alright? If you get an answer, we are in go time on 4. You can drop the absolute value bar and just set 2x minus 7 equal to 4x minus 23. Again, this is the Honors Algebra 2 video first. Regular Algebra 2 your video, you might want to scroll ahead. Your video will be here in just a few minutes. And then set 2x minus 7 equal to negative 4x plus 23. But when you get your answers, you need to plug them in, guys. If I plug in 5 here, I'm going to get the absolute value of 3 equals negative 3. No, no, no. 5 doesn't count as a solution. It is extraneous. We had a few of those in our notes, or at least one, all right? If you don't have that on your quiz, you'll be alright, but we're going to take a look and make sure we really handle that for our test well. Guys, 5 and 6, you need to make sure to both add 7 and 5 before you divide by 4, or subtract 7 and 6 before you divide by a -4, okay? There's not an x on the right side, so you don't have to worry about plugging in your answers. Those are the ones you get. Again, pause this at any time if you need it. It is 6 because we have an x on the right side where we need to check our answers. It is in hashtag go time. We got 4x minus 5 is equal to x minus 6, and 4x minus 5 equals negative x plus 6. Both of the answers you get there, when you plug it in right here, you're going to get the absolute value of something is equal to a negative number. And that's no good. So actually number 7 as a whole is no solution. First one to tell me that gets a little bonus maybe on Tuesday, or at least a brownie point. On 8, add 3 to both sides, then divide by 6. You'll get your 2 answers here when you divide by a -1. Alright, next page, you don't have to worry about extraneous solutions. Inequalities only have one solution there. So we're going to make sure to add 2x to both sides, add 3, then divide. X is less than 5/4 or 1 1/4. Make sure to distribute on 10. Make sure to do that fully, and you get your answer there. On 11, be careful, don't combine 5 and 3 and call it 8 times x minus 2. No, no, no. Or do 3 minus 2 and call it 1 times x minus 4. No, no, no. Distribute that 3 to x and -2, that -2 to x and to a -4. That will lead you to the answer. Same thing here on 12. Distribute well. Make sure to do that. Guys, on 13, you're going to cross multiply 4 times 2x minus 5. 6 times 8 minus x will lead you to the correct answer of x is greater than 34/7, or 4 point roughly 9. Distribute well here. A negative times a negative is a positive 12. Make sure to distribute fully. Combine like term. 1.8 is greater than x. X is less than 1.8. Works as well. Add 3 to all 3 regions first, and you're going to multiply. You can divide by 0.4, which is the same thing as multiplying as 5 by 5/2. As an honors class, you know how to do that. Subtract x from all 3 regions here, and then you're going to subtract 7. Alright, on 17, you're going to add 4, then divide by 5. Remember, with the absolute value inequality, you're going to write exactly what you see. 3x minus 1 less than or equal to 4. 3x minus 1 greater than or equal to -4. Because when you think about the left side of the tracks, if you multiply by -1, you got to flip that inequality. Just like we do here on 18, make sure to subtract 4 first before dividing by 3. 19 and 20 right here, add 2 to both sides, then you have x over 3 minus 4 less than 8. Don't multiply by 3 yet. Don't multiply by 3. Wait till you add 4 to both sides, because if you multiply by 3 right away, you're probably not going to multiply -4 by 3. Same thing here, folks. Add 9 to both sides first, then you have your 2 inequalities after you're in hashtag go time. Guys, number 20, just pick one side to work with. We usually use the left, so drop everything. Set x plus 9 equal to exactly what you see, 3x minus 4. They're going to set x plus 9 equal to the opposite of what's going to come out of here. So it's going to be negative 3x plus 4. You'll get your 2 solutions. Alright, you can use anything on Tuesday's quiz. That is your video honors Algebra 2. Let's go to Algebra 2. Here are your answers. Number 1, you are in go time. X plus 8 is equal to 20. X plus 8 is equal to negative 20. Number 2, all you got to do to get into go time is divide by 6, and you got your 2 equations to work with there. Guys, on 3, you want to, again, pause this whenever you need, and if it ever gets bad, might be bad right now, I have no idea, just turn the volume down. Subtract 7 from both sides, then you're going to get 5 times the absolute value of 2x minus 7 equals 10. You're going to divide by 5, then you're in hashtag go time. Alright, as I told the honors class, drop the absolute value, set it equal to exactly what you see, but if you get a negative 5 and plug it in there, negative 5 doesn't work. You're going to get the absolute value of negative 13 equals negative 13. No. That's extraneous. This one will work, though. Again, you set 2x minus 3 equal to the opposites of 4x plus 7. That's a negative 4x plus 7. If you plug in negative 0.6 repeating, you'll still get a positive here. This is actually the one true answer. Be a little bit more, be very easy grading those at first. Add 7 to both sides, and you're going to divide by 4 to get your 2 equations right here. You only have to check for extraneous solutions when you have an x on both sides. Divide by negative 3, you're in hashtag go time. You got your 2 equations right here to solve. Number 7, you are in hashtag go time. X plus 7 is 2x minus 4. X plus 7 is negative 2x plus 4. If you plug that negative in there though, guys, you're going to get absolute value of 6 is negative 6. This solution is not valid. That's an extraneous solution. X equals 11 is the one true solution. Subtract 10 from both sides, then divide by negative 2. You got your 2 equations then to solve. These are your 2 answers. It's inequality time for you guys. Make sure to distribute on 10 well. Subtract 6. That is your answer. You're dividing by a negative, so flip the sign. This one's pretty easy, folks. Just subtract 4 and then divide by 8. As I told the honors class, make sure to not combine 3 and 5 and call it 8 times x minus 6, or 4 minus 5 and call it negative 1 times x minus 2. That's not how the order of operations works. Just distribute the 5 to the x and the negative 6, the negative 5 to the x and the negative 2. Combine your like terms. Add 5x here, add 27 there. 10x is greater than 41, x is greater than 4.1. Distribute the negative 4 to both. You're going to get plus 4x. You're going to have 6 x's. Time for Match.com right there. Ooh, I think I just wrote this down wrong. This shouldn't be 12. This should be 2. This should be 2. Add 12 to 2, you get 14. It's less than 2 1/3. All you got to do on 13 is multiply both sides by 5. Add 1, then divide by 5. 14 here, distribute negative 3 to x, and a negative 2, you're going to get a plus 6. 2x plus 6. Subtract 3 from both sides, divide by +5. Decimals are allowed. Alright, folks, you can drop the inequalities, or not the inequalities, the absolute value bars, and solve what you see. You get -10. Or 2x plus 7 is the opposite of what will come out of here, so -x plus 3. You can also get x equals -4/3. I hope everything in this video you heard alright, and there was no terrible static sound. Again, next week we'll have a new mic, and that should hopefully alleviate all the issues we have had. Again, Tuesday, your open note quiz is going to be 50 points. Opportunity for bonus on them as well. Make sure you have these answers. This is the best thing you could have for that. Have a good weekend. This is 90.9 The Quadratic signing out.